I'm a United States Army veteran with severe PTSD. Ask me anything. I'm open for any questions. No limits, and I will answer to the best of my ability. I have a few questions. If you don't want to answer, you don't have to. What are some of your PTSD triggers? Mainly so I can avoid doing some of these things. Was it hard going from the front line back to civilization? I'm from the UK, so I don't exactly know how it works over there, but do you think your government is supportive enough of veterans? If not, why? Depends on the situation most of the time. But in general, constant loud noises, sirens, some bells and whistles. For example, I can't really play COD World War II due to that one kill streak bombing run, or whatever it is called, due to the sirens being so loud when it's called in. Yes and no. It is much different as far as transitioning from military life to the civilian life. But it is hard to find job or jobs with my condition without it being a line/production job. Tried that but couldn't do it. I'm not quite sure, to be completely honest. I mean, I don't think we get enough credit as we deserve. Do not get me wrong. Some people don't even get past basic training/boot camp and get the military discount at stores and shops. I think that is wrong as every which way. Interesting to know. Even though I'm not from the US, thank you for your service over there, and I wish you the best and hope your PTSD gets better in time. Thanks. Feel free to upvote and ask anything else you may want. What is it like being in a gunfight? I can't really speak for everyone, but for me it's just pure adrenaline mixed with fear, because you have no idea how long it will last or if you will make it. Wish you well. Can't even begin to thank you enough for your sacrifice. I never served in the military. In my later years, mid-30s, crazy as it sounds, carried some guilt for not serving my country in that way. I somehow use that guilt as a motivation to give 100% to my job as a parole officer. After 35 years in community corrections is nothing compared to brave men and women who serve in our military and live combat roles. I give small donations to the USO. Thank you, brother, again for your service. Well, I felt the same way for a while. Once I hit graduation after high school, I had to, but the USO is awesome. Tons of support and respect to those men and women who choose to work there. They make just about the sacrifices we make. We had a few of them visit us in Afghanistan. But furthermore, thank you for the support. Do you live a normal life with job, wife, and kids? I do have a wife and 2 kids. I do not currently have a job, but otherwise I do live the normal life. It was hard for me when I first got out, but things have started to level out. How long has it been since I got out? Or, yes, about 1.5 years. What was your MOs? Do you think that line of work contributed to your PTSD? Do you regret it at all? I was a 12B, combat engineer. Yes and no. Yes, because you're always on the front lines when you deploy, and no, because it's a gamble when you deploy. You can be any MOs and get PTSD. What is your favorite war movie? As far as realism, or just in general? Both. I would have to say Hacksaw Ridge is a pretty good one. There is a lot of the movies I like. What was your rank before you got your 214? E5, Sergeant. Saw in another thread that you were a 12B. Did you do route clearances? And if so, do you think that they contributed to your PTSD? Well, as a 12B, you can be assigned to many things. I was a dog handler, and from the things I have experienced, is what gave me PTSD. Now, a lot of the route clearance guys have PTSD from all the IEDs from what I remember. Same with the Minesweeper squad or squads. I'm curious. Have you figured out what triggered the onset of PTSD? Being in the forces, I would think you were awake of the things that you were going to experience. Did the military not prepare you to the horrors that you were getting into? Well, they do prepare you for the goods and bads of war, but nothing would really compare to it. It is always different. For example, they can tell you how their experience was, but you may have a different experience. They can prepare you, just not all the way, if that makes sense. I hope you enjoyed learning about what combat veterans go through. They need all the support they can get, so make sure to support your local combat troops, because they go through horrible things for our safety and we can never repay the debt we owe. Like, comment and subscribe if you would like to learn about other interesting topics like this.